Hello and welcome to what I believe is going to be a very powerful and profitable series titled the Top 10 Power Marketing Words series. Actually, I'm going to be teaching one word on each part of the 10-part series from my report, which I give away for free at my website, theconservativecoach.com. The report's titled the Top 10 Power Marketing Words to Generate Boatloads of Business. I do suggest grab a pen that writes, take some notes. Those of you that are running a business, operating a business, want to start a business, dreaming of starting a business, maybe lost your business, frustrated what to do with business, spent tons of money on search engine optimization, website marketing, you've done trade shows, expos, you do tons of social media posts, and you're frustrated. Well, out of that frustration and dissatisfaction, I chose to do a teaching. I've been teaching and speaking for 20 plus years. I've written 20 plus books. And one of my most recent books I've written is titled Making Capitalism Great Again, How to Maximize America's Booming Economy, plus the ABCs of Socialism versus Capitalism. Within that book, there is a teaching about marketing words you want to use to capture the attention of your consumer, get into the emotional component of why your consumer, your client, your customer, your patient, your guest, your diner, whatever your business is, whatever you call your quote unquote final customer, the emotional connection to why they want to make a purchase from you, what separates you from everyone else. So every one of these series will be 10 minutes or less, and I will be taking one of the 10-minute, and I will be taking one of the 10 words on each of the series. So I suggest for those of you, definitely visit theconservativecoach.com, conservativecoach.com, theconservativecoach.com, and submit your best email address, and you will immediately receive the report. So let's get to word number one. And I'm actually going to read the report. In this report, I will be teaching from one of my best-selling books, Making Capitalism Great Again, How to Maximize America's Booming Economy, plus the ABCs of Socialism versus Capitalism. Word number one on part one of the 10-part series. So we're going to have word number one is going to be from part one of the series. Then word two will be part two. That's how we're going to build this up. And those of you that have missed any of the series, you can obviously, however you're watching this or listening to this, on the platform that you're listening to part one, you're going to see part two, part three, part four, part five, part six, part seven, part eight, part nine, part 10. So marketing power word number one is very powerful, is dissatisfied. I want you to write that down. I want you to write the word dissatisfied down. Dissatisfied. Now, we all can relate to that when you say to yourself, well, you know what? I am dissatisfied. There is a lack of satisfaction. I'm frustrated. Because when someone's dissatisfied, now I'm going to get real deep in his teachings. As many of my students are watching this, I've been coaching for many years, and I get real deep when I teach. I do motivation and marketing for many years. Motivation, I'm very fired up, very enthusiastic. Yet when it comes to marketing, I get real deep in teaching. Dissatisfied means your customer is already into the industry of the product or service you market. All they're looking for is to be satisfied with the services you offer. That's why we're in the greatest economy ever. I'm not one to sit in the closet, sit around, buy my preppers and do nothing and just man, things are horrible. Doomsday report. No, we are in the greatest times ever. I'll say it again, all of my coaching clients are having record-breaking profits, record-breaking results. Because when someone's dissatisfied, that means they're actively in the industry that you are involved in, yet they're not satisfied with the service they're receiving or the results from the product. So this is how you could start to utilize this word in your marketing. These are the words you want to use when you're speaking to someone, writing some marketing copy, a subject line for an email, a social media post. It says right here, are you currently dissatisfied with the results you're having with? I want to say it again. Are you currently dissatisfied with the results you're having with? Now, you fill the blank in with whatever your business is. Are you currently dissatisfied with the results you're having with your hairstylist, with your carpet cleaner, with your contractor, with your realtors? My wife's one of the top realtors here in South Florida, and her real estate business is booming. Why? Because there's so many people dissatisfied with realtors, lack of communication, greed focused, greed based. They just don't know how to run and operate a business. And that goes for all businesses. So are you currently dissatisfied with the results you're having with? Now, time out. When someone's currently dissatisfied, that means they're currently in the market for what you offer, which means you don't have to. Now, this is the problem of sales versus marketing. I have a whole report I wrote too. Top 10 reasons why I hate salespeople. Salespeople try to convince someone to purchase something they don't want. See, when you use these words, currently dissatisfied, that means somebody is already out there in the industry that you are involved in, yet they're not receiving the service they want. So when you use, are you currently dissatisfied with, like many of my clients have had other, like I offer something called a website makeover coaching program. I've had people who've spent 30, 40, 50, 60, 80, upwards of $330,000 on trying to get their website going. I do a 2-hour coaching consulting with them and they get more results. In other words, they're currently dissatisfied with the results they're receiving from other business coaches, other business consultants. It's a very key point. Now, as you guys get to know me, I'm a wordsmith. I understand the psychology and the emotional connection of why and how a word is used. And once again, someone just asked, where am I reading this from? I'm actually reading this from a report you can get for free by visiting my website, theconservativecoach.com, theconservativecoach.com. And I give you this report. This is part 1 of a 10-part series. This is word number 1 of the top 10 power marketing words. Now, to continue reading, when you use this question in your marketing, you'll grab the attention of someone who's looking to solve their problems by using your services. People are dissatisfied. When you understand the depth of that, because that's the problem with salespeople. Too many people are trying to convince people to buy something they don't want. When you actively marketing to people who are dissatisfied, there are way enough people in your current niche, right? Whatever you're marketing, it could be a jewelry business, could be clothing business, could be electronic business, whatever business you're in, there are way more people that are dissatisfied than you could humanly imagine that can take your revenue to the roof. That's one of the niches when I coach people. I make sure people understand the depth of this. People are dissatisfied. These are the clients you're searching for and marketing to. Let your clients know you will replace their dissatisfaction with all-inclusive extreme customer service and all-out satisfaction. See, you want to replace dissatisfaction with satisfaction. People want to know you're going to follow through, follow up, communicate, and go beyond a call of duty. Pick up the phone, call people. One of the key components of when you guys call our company, you will hear it on our corporate voicemail for over 20 years. We say, we will call you back within 1 second and 24 hours. Dissatisfied is word number 1 of the 10-part series. Currently dissatisfied. All of my coaching clients and business coaching clients and events I speak for are people who've had other speakers and other coaches, but they were dissatisfied. In other words, they understand and they want the results that one could receive, but they're dissatisfied. It's so important because that's why we're in the greatest economy ever. I coach and teach all my clients to say, okay, let's fine tune your niche. Let's identify your niche and then target market. It's real simple. Target market those that are currently dissatisfied. Literally take that sentence and write, are you currently dissatisfied with, and fill the blank in. And you could literally utilize that. And all of a sudden, people are going to say, yes, I am dissatisfied with. And yes, great. What are you dissatisfied with? Well, I wanted this. I wanted that. I got frustrated. I hired a realtor. They never called me back. The follow-up was horrible. They were focused on the money. They were late. They dressed like slobs. The communication was horrible. They were rude. They were crude. And the components of dissatisfaction are always the same, no matter what industry you're in. One of my top clients runs a salon. And we all know, and we all know when you walk by a hair salon, it says walk-ins welcome. Anybody walking by, and the reason why you have walk-ins welcome, because people know right now they don't have any loyalty. The final point for today in part 1 of the series, the ultimate goal is to build loyalty. You see, consistent communication and satisfaction of your client will build loyalty. Loyalty is the most valuable asset you can create with your client. And that's the reason why business right now is in the greatest times ever, because there is just an enormous amount of people that are dissatisfied in your niche. Communicate with them, follow up, over deliver. I teach handwritten notes, being personalized, communicating, actively listening, providing extreme customer service, going beyond the call of duty, making the people feel special, making them feel like you're the only customer the only customer you have. Guess what? Your business will skyrocket. That's a very powerful process. And I want you guys also to understand this. That's why when I say we are in the greatest economy ever, we are when you focus on the right components. So to wrap this up, because I said every part, this is part one of a 10-part series. Every part will be 10 minutes or less. And obviously this one's a little bit longer because I did this part one. So the first minute or two, I kind of gave the foundation for what this series will be. I am teaching from my report the top 10 power marketing words to generate boatloads of business. And this is 10 words. You guys can receive the support for free by visiting our website, theconservativecoach.com, THE, conservativecoach.com. Submit your best email. You immediately receive the report, print the report out, study it, and then rewatch all these series. And I love to hear the results. I'd love to hear how you make these small changes. Remember, marketing is communicating to people who want what you have to offer. Selling is trying to sell people something they don't want, convince them for a one-time transaction. See, selling is transaction focused. Marketing is transformation focused. I'll say it again. Selling is transaction focused. Marketing is transformation focused, focused on transforming people's lives because of the results that they receive through your service. Guys, God bless all of you. Appreciate you. And once again, this is an excerpt from my book, Making Capitalism Great Again, How to Maximize America's Booming Economy. And when you guys visit theconservativecoach.com, you will see it's real simple for you guys to grab a hold of my book. You just click on products on theconservativecoach.com, and you will see it takes it out to our conservative marketplace, and that's where you can grab a hold of the Capitalism Great Again book, ebook, or paperback book. God bless you guys. Thank you so much for liking, sharing, subscribing. This is part one of a 10-part series. Let's go out and change and transform people's lives with effective, efficient marketing. Satisfy them, convert dissatisfaction to satisfaction, and your revenue will absolutely explode. God bless you guys. Whatever we can do for you, you can always feel free to give us a call 24/7 at 561-847-3467, or you can shoot me an email, John, John, John at theconservativecoach.com. God bless you, and go out and change people's lives and market away and transform people's lives with providing incredible results with your services and products you offer. Talk to you soon.